One of my favorite theories in Minecraft is that Endermen are different from the other mobs in the game. They're the only mobs that can teleport, the only ones that can pick up blocks, and strangest of them all, they're the only ones who give us pearls that can take us to another dimension, the end. Why is this? Well, the theory is that they used to be people, like us, but then something went horribly, terribly wrong. There he is again, with the blue shirt and the pants. Reese teleported. He got next to his house, looked in his window. The flooring was a mess. The lighting was too dark. Maybe Reese grabbed a block from the house. Maybe if he just moved it, maybe then the house would be beautiful. He was looking at him. Reese teleported down onto a beach far away, but it was too late. The blue-shirted monster was following him. He took out a sword made of diamond. Reese looked at him in the eyes. Reese put the block down. He tried to speak as the player hit him. "Wait, I'm just like..." But he should have known. Ever since what happened to him, all he could do was scream. "We will conquer this new dimension," the king said. "We will take its riches for ourselves." Reese smiled. He grabbed his sword, full of hope, and he went through the portal into a dimension the king said was full of riches. But the dimension he and his brothers were promised was a wasteland. Nothing but yellow rock over blackness. "No, it can't be," the king said. The prophecy was wrong," Reese screamed. The king turned to him. "You dare to..." But the people turned on the king. They picked the king up. He screamed in protest. "What are you doing? You..." They threw the king off the edge. He screamed, falling into the void. Reese swallowed. "What do we do?" someone said. They looked to Reese. But then the king came back. His skin was the color of the void. His eyes were black, and all he could do was scream. "Monster!" someone screamed. But Reese's eyes widened. "We weren't supposed to come here. What have we done?" Reese said. He tried to lead the people into the void. It was a hard land full of yellow rock and silence. But Reese pushed them across a single block bridge across the void, out looking for something. "Ugh!" A soldier fell into the void, screaming. "Hold on," Reese said. "He's about to..." The Enderman bit into Reese's arm. He cried out, swinging his sword. Other soldiers tried to help him. "You don't want to do this! Stop!" But the Enderman kept fighting. Reese had no choice. "I'm sorry, brother." Reese stabbed the Enderman through his heart. They kept building. Food was running out. They ate strange plants from pods. "Never lose hope," Reese would say. "Exactly, Calvin," the strongest soldier said. "The void is not death, just a new beginning." Reese tried to lead them. They built ships and flying machines, trying to find some way home, but the curse. Every time one of them died, they came back a monster. "Don't fight him," Calvin screamed. "He's one of us." But Reese always killed them, every single one. More and more soldiers went to Calvin's side. "Trust science," Reese said. "I built a flying machine out of membranes from the plants. Look." He showed it to his men, but they were unamused, lost in prayers with Calvin. One night, Reese woke up and knew something was different. He saw them, all of them, making a crystal out of tears, praying. "Void, save us," Calvin screamed. "What are you doing?" Reese said. "You're gonna get us." A dragon made of the night, of the tears and the darkness and the pain, came to life then. "Mother," Calvin screamed. She ate him. "Run," Reese said, trying to get people away, but the people were Calvin's now. They embraced death. We can still fight the curse, he screamed. No, the people said. Reese stabbed his sword into the dragon's side. It was so strong, healing with new technology, and Reese was in the air. Reese was flying. Higher and higher, over the sky, over the barren rock, into the darkness. It didn't hurt to die. As he fell, all light faded. Darkness. Forever. He just stopped existing. Reese gasped. He was surrounded by trees. Suddenly, he teleported to the water's surface. He gasped. How did I do that? He knelt at the water's side, saw his face. In the water, his reflection showed a monster. Purple eyes, black skin. Reese screamed. He wandered for years after that, got used to his long body, his primitive hands, his curse. He couldn't build like he used to, couldn't dream like he used to. Reese stood at the waterfront, waiting to die. But then he heard a block. A player with a blue shirt was building his house. People! Maybe they can help me! Reese teleported straight to the player. The player looked at him, and Reese was full of shame. He ran away then, because in the player's eyes was fear. There was no running now. The player hacked away at Reese's long arms, his black body. Reese tried to scream at him. You can kill me, but just don't die. If you die, you become just like... But Reese couldn't finish his sentence. The Enderman was already dead.